That was a real fun start. I enjoyed that.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah, I guess. Everyone's in here already.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Who?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Alright,
If you're
sorry.
lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Want a cookie off the table, you know? Hello. Hello.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Where have you been?
Hello.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay. Hello, sorting hat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
No shit.
You come
Fifth year.
here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to
Well, it's
offer
true.
a
I wanna learn.
dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
I hope so. It's the whole part I'm here.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of...
Je ne sais quoi? I don't know what that means.
A
Curiosity.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind. Quick to... Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Ravenclaw's cool, but I like Griffin. I think Gryffindor is my house. You know.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
I want to be in Gryffindor. I am a Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
Hey. I'm in Gryffindor. Oh, thank you. I thought it was in a parallel universe then.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
It's the whole point of playing this game, right? It's like Quidditch.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But
Might as well have.
don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're not done eating yet.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
This is why the Weasleys
As I
are,
was
like,
saying,
probably
I'm
the most
Professor
liked,
Weasley.
I think.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
If you're the deputy headmistress, how come through later years the Weasley family become lower
It's
and
most
lower?
uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm
Hope
looking
so.
forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Thank you. You look lovely too.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you. Well, I hope I sleep well as well. Was the entranceway to the Gryffindor dorm room a tunnel originally? I can't remember. I think it was stairs.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Yeah, best do, because you don't want to be late for your first class, do you? Well, this answers my question. This way.
Different. Starting
Excuse me?
Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, people are already talking about me. Oh, God.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragons.
Hello.
Like that form, I hope a professor catches it this time.
Hi, hi,
I'm sure you use them.
hi. Oh,
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
are you sure
Well,
about that?
hello. Don't
Hello.
mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
Okay.
Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
How did you do that without
I'm
dying?
Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yeah.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Not bye for now. Introduce yourself. So introduce yourself to a couple of people. Okay.
Wish I brought. Wait, that's not right. I really thought I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
Hi.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed.
Well, let's hope so.
I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. Ah. This would have been really, really nice. Gareth.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Did you know?
Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard
Oh,
about
hello.
your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest.
I mean...
Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Thank you.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Okay. That's a good thing, right? This tunnel's too small. I feel like a hobbit.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
That's good. Oh, hello.
Here you are.
I wish things would stop appearing like that. Okay.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
A ghost. Thank you. It disappears again, like...
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. I mean, my first day at Hogwarts, I've been shown around by
the guide
Professor
will give
Weasley.
You opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay. I mean, I'm learning. This is my first ever playthrough this game,
I appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Okay.
Do keep up.
I mean, I'm right next to you.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Okay.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Ah, okay. Okay, so the portfolio is the portrait depicts the wizard Brephalo, famed for his brain exlia, and as an example of what's when in I can't read this. F found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. That sounds painful. Oh, okay. So, and your field guide is this book. Challenges 1. So you've got challenges, quests, map, your level, infantry, collections, talents. Which is pretty cool. So, with challenges, obviously. Okay. Sounds pretty good.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Excuse me.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. I mean, so kind of like The Witcher. It's self-explanatory in a way.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
What's this? Get anything? Some gold. Okay. It didn't even. It didn't really show me what I had. But I'm sure I'll learn one day.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue
Your
flames?
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Central Hall. Library. Central Hall. Cheers. There. So this is kind of like a fast travel system.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, nice.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, that's good.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Okay.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
Oops.
Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Yes.
Speak of the devil,
Kind of
Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Yes.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
The dragon
Rather
chose
unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Okay.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, that was fun.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, what cleverage. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Okay.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Interesting. Ooh. This looks like fun.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
what year are we
you
in?
may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised
Big
opponent
mouth.
is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. This looks like fun. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Hey.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Okay.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
All right.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Can't be your first duel.
Protego. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. Those things.
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I mean, you know. Oh, a nice Slytherin.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Yay!
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
The
If
best
what I've seen
words in
today
Harry
is any
Potter history.
indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Okay.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Thank you, Professor.
Nice work.
Oh.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Oh, thank
Sebastian
you.
Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
He seems to be a nice fellow. Maybe a little. Maybe. I don't know. Hello. Good morning or afternoon.
Here. Behind you.
Hello.
There is an open seat here.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nice to meet you,
So
Natty.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
I mean, this is my first class.
You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
By the looks
Do
of it, they
you
have.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
She on her own. There was always one
Akio.
person in my class who was on their own, so.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
I mean,
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
True.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Sounds like fun. Always like doing classes outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, so what am I supposed to do here?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of your spheres and relinquish. That's it!
Oh.
Focus. Now, think of this like... Splendid!
Can I do that in my last one again?
Excellent control there.
Oh!
Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Sure.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. What's
Okay. Naki, you go first then, yeah? Ah. Okay.
Accio.
Alright, 40's not too bad. Oh, 30, I should say. Oh. Okay.
That is how it's done.
Alright, okay.
Well done. Let us see.
That's 30 as well, is that? Okay.
There we go.
Accio.
I'm probably not going to win, but... No. Probably won't win. But...
Damn it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Yes!
So 30 points for you. No. There we go.
Splendid!
Happy days.
Here we go.
Nice one.
Phew.
Right, ready? And...
Accio.
That's fine.
Nicely done.
I'm happy with that.
Let us see this.
Oof.
That is how it's done.
So I will need to get a 50 or more. Nice. There we go.
Very good.
We had the same score both games as well, which is great. All right, sound.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class
Not
is
a bad.
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Thank you.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Oh, I won't.
Until next time.
You
Yeah,
wanted
sure.
to speak with me, Professor?
I don't
did.
like my voice in this
I
game.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right, there we are. Happy days. Quest completed.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager
Hello.
to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
No, I'm sure you'll be fine. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke.
Deke!
What a name.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
By Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
I said nothing.
Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Okay.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Okay.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you
good.
well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once
Okay.
you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ooh.
There you are.
Oops. Wrong one.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Right. So, collect flying papers near the statue. Okay. How do I do that?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Excuse me. Where is the flying page? Oh, there it is. How do I capture it? Oh yeah.
Got it.
There you go. That's how you do it. I forgot already. Right, okay, I got it. It's fine.
Page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Got you. Oh, that was... Yeah, that was pretty easy.
It's false.
For what it was, really, wasn't it? I actually forgot the buttons.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Yeah.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Okay.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Thank you for watching this second episode of Hogwarts, My First Day. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Have a good day.